it's fantastic news they're being forced to say they're not going to make it compulsory, and people have talked a lot about an ID card, but the overall infrastructure of pushing people in a direction where everything we do is subject to being verified digitally and showing your papers digitally effectively, we're saying that's not acceptable. And Together's got a digital bill of rights, and it's effectively saying that. It's saying we must be able to engage in society. We know that there are millions of older people and pensioners who can't and don't want to do it, but it's not just them, it's everybody, right, who wants to be able to just go about their daily business without having a state infrastructure that's constantly looking at us and doing that. So the concern is it's a slower boil, and these measures are still happening and the infrastructure is in place and lots of money's been spent on it. But because they've had so much of a challenge and pushback, and because they're so concerned about the local elections on the 7th of May, and looking like that's going to be another watershed moment, and that could mean the end for Keir Starmer, they're all thinking, they're panicking somewhat, like they did with the farmers just before Christmas. And in the same way, try and give a bit of a concession. It was a major thing that they recognised that they'd made. It's terrible what they were doing, and everyone had fought back, and that's great. But it's still nowhere near good enough, and it still doesn't address the issues of
Yeah.
agriculture. In the same way, we're facing this thing here with digital ID.